We all need a little love bowl today. It's good to see everyone. Um, there is a very massive and powerful energy that is affecting all of us. And in today's lesson, I'm going to share this current energy update, and I'm going to give each and every one of you the 4 main signs and symptoms that you might be experiencing. Many people are experiencing these 4 main symptoms. And since we are collectively experiencing these symptoms, we know that we are being upgraded. And it's not a unicorn and rainbow when you upgrade to a higher version of yourself. As Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And you have trillions of cells. And all of these cells, they're all reacting to this energy. Trillions of volts of electricity are actually in you. That energy is known as chi. And as we're changing, you want your reality, your existence to change. Well, our physical vessel is going to change as well. So sometimes we could take these physical symptoms that we're having and we know we're upgrading. And it's going to be a very beautiful 2025. You could hit 2025 in the chat if you're ready for this brand new year that's going to bring in the higher version of your existence, You might have been on your journey for a while. And so I tell people, because I'm going through it as well, it is very difficult when you achieve a new level because you don't have you never experienced it before. So you kind of don't have something to compare it to. And that's why once you have leveled up, it's always easy to achieve maybe that level again in the future because you have something to compare it to. We're headed into something. I did a world famous video where we're headed. Where are we headed, Light Warriors? We're headed into uncharted waters. Uncharted waters, right? Remember that video? Now hit the subscribe button if you're new. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the Ascension journey and I make it relevant for everyday life, people. Yeah. And we're headed into these uncharted waters. Next year, it's going to be a place in your life that you've never experienced in a good way. And one thing I could really share with all of you, simple things before we get this on, they're just coming to me, okay? Don't self-sabotage. Write them down. Don't self-sabotage. Ask yourself, don't you want to have fun? These are questions. These are things that I've been talking about on this channel for several years now, years. And what I see in the world, because I take the pulse of society, a lot of people are out there, they want to be miserable. They don't want to have fun. And you're literally that's why there's been a great pullback. You might be getting this message. You find yourself in solitude. You've pulled back because you're not going to have your peace disrupted. There might be people, and they come into, and you could see this because God works with compare and contrast. On my journey, I've met many people, and some of them act one way, and some of them act a different way. This is the sorting that's happening through frequency, vibrational frequency. And this solar flash is going to blast it all away. I did a video a long time ago. No stone will be left unturned. And I've been seeing this in the past few days. People are, even reaching out, people I haven't heard from in a while, they'll magically pop up out of nowhere. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything's rising up. Nothing can hide anymore, right? The things inside of us can't hide. A lot of people, they don't understand standards. They don't want to take responsibility. There's certain standards in life, right? We have to learn and understand the different like your journey is different than someone else's journey. Okay, this is my journey and this is ABC. I discussed the 8 dimensions of wellness. We all have a different situation. Are you mindful to your situation and the situation to others? And then we move forward. Okay? Oh, better late than never. So if you just joined us, please click the like button. It will help others find this message for the long term, and people will get on this live stream. There are 4 main signs and symptoms that you're experiencing right now. You're upgrading. And these energies, I'm sure a lot of people on this live stream right now, are you feeling a density, irritable, right? You could clearly feel it. And it's like you feel this pressure that's on you. A lot of people, there's a lot of glitches that are going on. So yes, if you didn't get the notification, everyone, please share this video today. We're overcoming a lot of obstacles. Please, everyone, share, and share one more time for good luck. So, and I appreciate everyone. We have transparency. We're a community, and we're going to keep raising our vibrational frequency. And we're doing this through this is the weight that's on us. And they're building muscles. When I go to the gym, when I'm pounding in the gym, I'm adding extra weight so I can build physical muscles. Well, what we're fighting through right now, this density, this energy, we're building our spiritual muscles. And that's what we do on this channel. You could write that in the comments as well. It's time to build the spiritual muscles. So with that said, number one, okay, weight loss. You might be experiencing weight loss, okay? You could hit an emoji if you're live, and you could confirm this if you're watching on the replay in the comments. Weight loss, okay? And a long time ago, I shared that ascension comes first, regardless of what you're doing in life, okay? Your ascension process and the things that we go through, we have to leave the ego at the door. It doesn't mean give up on our lives, but weight loss is a very big thing that's going on. Okay, the chat is absolutely blowing up right now. Have you noticed it? Losing weight right now. And maybe in your lens, like in my lens, it's not so great. Okay, but we are all dropping density. Think about your trillions of cells and everything that needs to go. So we have to get rid of the old to make way for the new. Once again, we have to get rid of the old to make way for the new, and the new is coming in 2025. So you might go through this, and this ain't my first rodeo. And again, you don't notice these things because you're not conscious and aware of the ascension journey. Once you are conscious and aware of the ascension journey, now like a well-oiled machine, I know this is I go through this thing, I kind of lose a little weight, it's okay. I got to leave the ego at the door. You might have to rest a little bit extra. You might just pass out in the middle of the day, but there's so many changes. So in weight loss, you're dropping densities of the past. It's making you lighter. The first three things that I'm going to share today are all going to intertwine to go to the last one that is the main idea. So we're dropping densities. We don't have the stuff of the past, the fear, the guilt, the shame. None of these things exist. Suppression, and this is out from our lens, suppression of women. If you're a woman, maybe you were suppressed, and the emasculation of men. These are real things that have been going on, and they must leave the world, leave the densities, okay? So as we move forward, say the women will not be suppressed, and the men will not be emasculated, okay? So that's number one, weight loss, okay? Drop it like it's hot, yeah. We're dropping it like it's hot today. Number two, spine readjustment or recalibration of the spine. Okay, so our spine is kind of like our antenna. And, when you think of the skull all the way down the spine, right, or the whole nervous system is coming from this. Okay, it's kind of segueing into number three. So that spine is recalibrating, and you might have tightness, okay, pains, even if your spine has to twist, just a centimeter or millimeter, you're going to really feel these things. You're picking up a new signal, all right? Those that might have been around years ago, we don't have this, some people might have them now, but you had the little antennas, there were little rabbit ears, and you had to maybe sometimes twist. Oh, I got to pick up this station and I have to twist the antenna a little bit. Well, that's kind of what's happening. Not like we're totally being twisted, like it feels like that though. But even if we're being adjusted a little bit, it's helping us carry the signal. And Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about the signal. There's a lot of science behind this as well. So we need to make sure that our signal, and I mean, it's something that's very common, but you go into a deeper aspect when you also connect the soul. But we kind of know about our spine and then the nerves and how it gives signals for the rest of the body to carry out everyday life actions. So now we have to be spiritually strong so we could carry out, once again, everyday life actions. The problem in the past is people, they didn't understand the spiritual consequences, the spiritual meanings within everyday life actions. And what we need to do is restore balance and order to these things. So that spine, you might be feeling a tightness. And each and every one of us through that column, it could be very different. Okay, for me, I'm feeling it at the base of the spine. Maybe that's you. But then there's other people that feel it in the neck, right? They're sharing with me. Some people are feeling it in the skull, right? So there's so many people that are dealing with this in that column, okay? So the more that you self-care, so important. Stretching, do your and the routines and rituals that resonate with you. And I did a full video on this one. I will share that link within our communities. Also, we have Facebook, we have Patreon. You can connect on Patreon in any format, and you can just see the regular posts that I post. TikTok as well. But the spine and the recalibration of this spine is so important. So if you are experiencing, tightness, base of the spine, neck, even into the skull, I have a friend, right? So it doesn't, it's not all, we're not all the same. We're not all the same, but there's a general energy theme that we're all going through. And these are the general energy themes. Look, I'm seeing examples in the chat right now. So the spine, the spinal column, this whole area might be recalibrating, okay? Number three, the nervous system reset. Your nerves might feel fried. You say, whoa, my nervous system shot. You feel shot. Sometimes and you might even have to go to sleep in the middle of the day. Sometimes you take a nap out in the sun. Sometimes you nap on the couch. And sometimes you wake up and you feel your extremities might be a little numb, right? And it's like you get back into your body. Like, wake up, right? It's almost like, maybe this resonates with you. It's like, oh, my soul is coming back into my body. Like you felt like you were totally out of your body during that nap. Michael Devine, thank you so much for that, Michael. Keep up the good work, Michael. I appreciate you, Michael Devine. It's my honor to show up every day. If you're new, 9 a.m. Eastern time, we have a daily video. Please click that subscribe button. It's really a great support for this channel. It's an authentic community, and it goes through the people. So this nervous system reset, again, it is carrying out the signal, that electric signal that is going through you. A lot of us are feeling like your nervous system is fried. Too many stimulations outside. Guess what? You might be called that you need to sit in silence. A lot of people don't get a chance. They don't even get a chance to breathe. Do you know this? There's people out there that are trapped maybe by the matrix in any format. Could be relationships, jobs, so on and so. They don't have a chance to breathe. Okay? But if you're going through this, you have to sit in silence. So even if it's an hour sitting in silence, right? You feel so overwhelmed. You're sensitive to the sounds, right? The chaos that's out there. You're feeling very sensitive to these things. So you might have to spend a moment, even if it's an hour, and sometimes depending on what we're carrying out, maybe you're here to carry out something big where you might have to shut your life down for months at a time in order to truthfully ascend, in order to integrate these things. Sometimes you might you have an hour a day. Everyone's situation is different in life. We're not all the same. We were all dealt a deck of cards, right? Here's the deck of cards. Son of a, right? Maybe you didn't get dealt a good deck, or maybe you were tricked by the matrix subconscious programs and you made mistakes along the way. Maybe you thought this was going to be the greatest job. You made a mistake. Now I'm trapped. Maybe you thought this was the greatest relationship. You found out it was a covert narcissist. You got trapped. These are the things that I'm getting the feedback from as I take the pulse of society. These are everyday life problems that people have. The problem in the world, we saw this in 2020. Did you watch my video on everything changed in 2020? People were terrified to be alone. You have to love thyself. If you can't be alone, if you can't have a great time, have a great time. Listen, I'm not saying I love to have people around, but if the moral of the story is if you can't sit alone, if you can't be with yourself, that's actually a problem. That's a problem. All right. And those that are taking the authentic journey, they know this. Okay. So, and really work on that. If you've never done 2025, again, we do it together. There's things we do together, and then we have to go off by ourselves and get it done by ourselves for the true ascension. Because no one's going to send for you. Nobody's going to integrate these energies for you. Wake up. A lot of out of balance concepts and people out there in the spiritual world. Do you know this? Malishka Guzman, I love you, Malishka. Activating high energies to a new path in life. Yeah. New paths are opening. I didn't see that path. It was covered. It was covered by the leaves. It was covered by the snow. Then it got cleared. Oh, it was there though. It was there the whole time. It was there. New paths are opening up right now. And new pathways are opening up inside of you. That's why we're going through all these things. Oh, absolutely. You'll see them out there. You have to know them by their fruits. And because, again, I'm doing this for a while, God works, ready? God works with compare and contrast. So you're going to see examples. Then you have to sort them out, just like God is sorting them out for you. You can only learn truthfully by everyday life examples. Because, I mean, people say whatever they want now. Or there's a lot of twists. You know the twists that they do? There's a lot of twists. You're going to have to go within. And what you will start to see is like, again, we know there's multiple frequencies, there's multiple timelines, but how I present, if you're on this channel, I don't have to present like anyone else, kid. I present the truth. I present in a way where we're moving in general directions, and you will feel this. So people, things, and situations, everything carries a vibrational frequency within your life. And we're either raising up, even if it's 1%. Sometimes it could be 1,000%. Yeah. Please click the subscribe button and the like and share. Maybe this channel will grow 1,000%, right? We're either going up. We could go up by 1%. We're going up by 1,000%. But we're moving in the same general direction, going up, raising our frequency. Or there are people, things, and situations that lower it, even, and they could really be lowering it, and you feel it. As we become the light body, some people talk about the light body. As we become more energy, as we become the light body, you are clearly feeling these things at a deep level now. And you will feel a little tug. This food, this place, this situation, this narcissist, covert narcissist, maybe. I could feel them draining my battery. In the past, you went around the world with subconscious programs. This is a good job. Oh, these are good people. These have labels. Not anymore now. Not anymore now. No, 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 no. They got the Dikembe Mutombo. Yeah, no, no, no. Some people know what that is. Okay. You get the Dikembe. Love Dikembe. It's true, right? So yeah, and this is where we are. And again, we can be patient, but you have to go within. It's not to say you have to keep moving. If people want to come along with you, that's fine. But I keep saying this is so strongly right now. That's why you're going to see a lot of the things that I'm talking about in number 4. To me, these attempts, they look like clowns to me. They look like clowns. Are you witnessing these attempts to try to lower your frequency out of the blue? Out of the blue, they will pop up like a turd burglar in the toilet bowl, and they will try to lower your vibrational frequency no matter what. Am I speaking the truth? Hit the Holy Spirit fire, because it's blazing, light warriors, in the chat, in the comments. You can't lose focus right now. I keep saying this. We're going to finish strong. We're going to finish strong like never before. If people, things, and situations are not raising you up, again, we talked about, we're dropping maybe weight for a bit of time. We're dropping densities. We're not putting them back on. We're not putting on fear, guilt, and shame. We're living in freedom and sovereignty. There's going to be a lot of people out in spiritual communities and stuff. They're going to say certain things that you think it's going to be love and light, but it's actually not in your best interest. We're going to live in freedom and sovereignty. Write those two words down: freedom and sovereignty. Over unicorns and rain. I love unicorns. I just make facetious jokes if anyone is new. I love the unicorns. I love the rainbows. Okay, I love them all. Okay, okay. The spine is readjusted. We're trying to go one way. We're not going the other way. Not getting all tensed up, and your nervous system is fried because we're picking up a new signal. That old signal. These are the final yip 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 yips. They're trying to yip at you. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Write it down. 4, 4, 4, 4. Look at 4 with strength right now. What you are experiencing, and you feel this in your soul, 0 tolerance. Are you feeling this right now? If you resonate with that, write it down. 0 tolerance with the flames. 0 tolerance for fake BS. You have 0 tolerance anymore. Tests will come up in this now moment to try to lower your frequency. They come in many forms. Over the course of my journey being the leader of millions of people, I sit back, I take the pulse of society. I just sit back and I watch. I let everyone show it. If you didn't see my world famous video when I'm running up a stair mill in the gym, giving the message, right? It's to show authenticity. From a higher vantage point, I need to see. I need to see everything. I need to see every nook and cranny, because the authentic leaders in 2025 are going to rise. And they're not going to be appointed by nonsense. They are going to be appointed by Almighty God. You might be getting this message right now. You might not be the most popular person out there, the biggest person out there, but your appointment comes from God. We're being refined. We're being upgraded. This is the Christ energy, the solar flash, that Christ energy, that light is coming in. These tests will come in to test you, to see if you will stand your ground. Are you going to be a true leader? Or are you just going to erode away? If you didn't see my video, if you're new, please go to the channel page. You watch the first playlist, the boulder, the rocks, and the sandcastle. Which one eroded away? Okay, you got to know these things. You're building a foundation, and that's what's happening right now. So there is a trimming right now. I get data, and there are people, and I read comments and stuff. Everything will be washed away. Whatever remains is I've been through this many times, ladies and gentlemen. The longest road is not the easiest road. The longest road. You're building up, clear it out. You build it up, clear it out. You build it up, clear it out. And now what you're left with is the strongest foundation that there is. The strongest foundation. Everything fake, everything that's nonsense, inorganic, will be cleansed. Every last drop. No stone will be left unturned. If you've never seen my video, Solar Flash, no stone will be left unturned. You should check that out. And you might be witnessing it. All I got to do is sit back, relax, kid, and just watch. Be the observer. Sometimes we have to just be the observer. And you could sit there, you could say, oh, wow, it's truthfully amazing. There's 2 realities out there. There's 2 frequencies. And I'm telling you this, I'm going to say it now, I'm going to say it next year, and I'm going to say it forever because it doesn't change. It's not about the label, it's about the frequency. Hit the like button if that's the truth. Please hit that like button. We'll hit a beautiful milestone right now. It's not about the label. You're going to see people that hide behind labels, titles, fake spiritual concepts. It's all going to be washed away, but it's not going to be washed away with a tidal wave tsunami. It's going to be washed away with a wave of electromagnetic energy that's going to clear all the fake, all the false. And as it's going to be a gradual process. There can be, and we have already seen this. It's wave after wave, wave after wave, slowly drifting. We're going wave after wave. There might be a very big day where there's really a lot of, wow, look at all this change. A catalyst event, if you will. But it's wave after wave. And honestly, because I'm sharing from a place of authenticity. When we think of the collective as a whole, it is probably better to not have a ginormous one, but it's just slowly, and there's bigger ones. But and if you are just getting these blasts of energy, it is a lot for the body to withstand. So it is happening a little bit at a time, but we are being refined. We are being upgraded. And there are so many people, whether people are reaching out to me, whether I take the pulse, hit me up on Facebook. We have a tremendous Facebook community as well. But everyone, and then when I go out in public, when I go to the gym and I see people that maybe don't even know about what is the solar flash, what is Ascension, but they are going through the same things, they're having the same feelings. And I'm here to tell you, sometimes in life, do we want more truth bombs? I love to drop truth bombs on this channel. If you're waiting for someone to speak the truth, why don't you hit the subscribe button and take the journey? Oh, we have some big things planned. Tremendous stuff. Sometimes, and you could be on your everyday life journey. You might have had a spiritual awakening. You are fine-tuned with Ascension. And you're actually you're not just regurgitating more subconscious programs like a robot. Everything is love and light. Everything is love and light. You see him. And then when I shared about this yesterday, okay, I'll pin that video too. You should watch yesterday's lesson. We're all seeing this right now. We're all seeing it. Sometimes everyday life people, it's about content of character. They're better. They might not know anything. I've seen this on my journey. There's people out there, well, I know this spiritual stuff, and I'm so Daddy's home, dirtbags. You might be getting this message. And you're realizing this very strongly now. A lot of people out there are not who they claim to be. No. You're going to have to go deep. You're going to have to go really deep. I'm like Teflon. It doesn't even affect me anymore. It's ready? It's always the same theme. It's always the same. At the end of this, I was telling my friend, I said, at the end of this, I'm going to have to write 3 books. There's going to be so many. I need someone to help me write books after this is all done, right? But it's going to be a big year. That's for the future. There's so many things. It is unbelievable. You might be going on this true ascension journey, and you have stories, stories that need to be heard by the world. It is unbelievable. And it's really the magnificence. It's very overwhelming, the love that God has for you. Go in the future, you turn around, you look at your past, and you say, wow, how did this all fit together? How did it all fit together? It's unbelievable. As we approach 2025, These energies are shaking it up. There's the exchange that's happening. People come and people go. Remember that? I was out there. If you're new to the channel, again, please click that subscribe button. Take the journey with us. All the videos are waiting for you. I was out there in nature and I said, people come and people go, but the only relationship that matters is the relationship that you have with yourself. I love to keep receipts. These are the things that last the test of time. How many people agree with that? And again, once you're focused, when you have that ironclad relationship, you are like Teflon. So the ones that need to go, they just go. And you're going to be that attractor field. You attract new. A massive shift is happening, and it's happening right now. And what's happening might not be so popular right now, but there's a massive energy theme, the power of truth. If a small group of people hold the truth, the light of Christ, the light from the solar flash, are you allowing it to come in? Are you accepting it? The preparation to accept. We end with abundance, an abundance of what is real. It's not about dollars in the bank. Abundance of your everyday life. Abundance. You go to the channel page, you watch, it doesn't change. An abundance of freedom and sovereignty. And I feel it already. You know, you could get this too. You say, I don't need to drive in a Lamborghini, but I tell you what, I need my freedom. I need my freedom to live my life the way that I want, not to have my my battery drained by a system, by a covert narcissist. I don't need it all. Please hit that like button if I'm dropping truth bombs. Boom, 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 boom. Like. It really helps. I can't stress that enough. And the sharing too. But this is where we're headed now. There will be tests. There will be a lot of shifts that are happening. But again, the truth is we have to go through it. Everyone, you have to believe in yourself. These are things that I learned that I knew in the past. And God sitting there and says, Michael, you don't see how you have it all. You don't see. Okay. Let all the filth that's out there destroy your life and start over from the ground up. Because when you're dead and buried, you can see everything. You might be getting this message and you knew best all along, but sometimes we're tricked to give our power away. Rise up and take back your power today. Oh, that rhymes. See? We have to take back our power. And you're feeling this right now. You're feeling it rise within you. And we're all collectively feeling it. It's not stopping. It is going to continue. And I see this. I see people that are totally trapped by things. Again, everyone's journey is different. If a person is getting this message, right, for true ascension, if you're already out, stay out. Stay out of the matrix. Burn the boats if you have to. Watch that video on burn the boats. And then everyone, this channel is for everyone. Well, maybe you're trapped in there. You have to find that escape route. And you have to find it. No one's going to do it for you. And sometimes if you go, as your Uncle Mike did, directly to God, I go directly to the source. It's fixed that way. You will find that way out. God is the Holy Spirit is all over the place and it's watching everything. You think you know everything, but sometimes there's things that are going on behind your back or the truth of someone's real intentions. It's all being seen right now. And if you didn't watch my videos on the Akashic records, you're here and you're doing what you say, oh, well, I'm not being seen. No, you're being seen by the Akashic Records right now. And everything you do, you're leaving a legacy that is going to be documented, and you take it with you. And you take it with you. It's the only thing that you take with you. You don't take the fancy cars. You don't take nothing. You don't take nothing. This reality, the game of life, if you will, a picture was painted of it, and it was wrong. We never saw the light of day. Now, the solar flash, the light of Christ, is blasting it all away. I'm rhyming like it's unbelievable. Isn't it unbelievable today? You could feel it today. You could feel it. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So please comment down below. Are you experiencing any or all of these 4 main signs and symptoms? It's all being blasted away. The fake is being a fake, the phony, the inorganic, the nonsense. It's all being blasted away. And you're going to get lighter. You're going to get brighter because you are the solar flash. You're like a beautiful star blasting onto the scene in 2025. It's so beautiful. So I love each and every one of you. Comment down below. We have Facebook, TikTok, and Patreon. The links are in the description. I'm very grateful for all of your support. This channel and community is authentic, and it goes through the people. So the more that you click the like button, click the share button, share the shift. Will you share this video? Share it today. I'm so grateful for that share. You have no idea, because ultimately it's really about getting the word out. That's the most important thing. So if you never shared a video, why don't you share this one today? We have daily videos 9 a.m. Eastern time to help us become the greatest version of ourselves. Let's get back into balance. Let's get back into alignment. Let's become the greatest version of ourselves. Let's get everyday life, real life examples to help us through this ascension journey. Right? That's what we really need. Oh, baby. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Great chat going on. Appreciate it all. Yeah. A lot of tech glitching as well out there. I see it. It is happening. You might be experiencing your tech glitch like never before. You know, I'm experiencing it even with this app. And, you know, we just got to keep one foot in front of the other. Keep going. Keep going. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. That's all you could do. Keep going. It's the greatest advice I could give to anyone. And I give it every single day. Every single day. I love you all. There'll be more posts. Let's get this out there. Let's revamp. Let's resurrect. Let's get the resurrection energy going. We're rising up. I love you all. Keep going.